If you do lose your flash drive, all is not lost, since there is another copy of your website on the student server. This tutorial shows you how to set up a new flash drive and then download the files and folders that are on the student server back onto your flash drive. Once you do that, you can get started again. Of course, you may lose some other information like the stuff that was in the offline media folder, but at least you won't be starting over from scratch. So to begin the process, the first thing that you'll need to do is set up the new flash drive folders as we did at the beginning of the semester in week 6, in fact. In the week 6 module, you'll see a link to a page of directions for flash drive folders, and that's this page right here. We'll need to recreate much of this all the way through the _public folder, and I will show you how to do that now. So plug in the new flash drive and go to the Finder. And on that new flash drive, you need to set up a folder that's called, as it shows here, your last name CMS 3710. So I just Control-click, new folder, your last name CMS 3710. All right. Then I need to create 2 new folders, one called My Last Name Root folder and one called Offline Media. Those are subfolders of this larger containing folder. So, whoops, I ended up in the wrong place. So that folder is called Offline Media. And another new folder is called My Last Name Root folder. Okay. So inside the root folder, there needs to be a folder called _P public. So Control-click, underscore, which is shift hyphen on your keyboard, P UBLIC. And that's as far as we need to go, because what we're going to do is copy everything. We'll copy the 37 folder from the server and all of its contents back onto this flash drive. So with that, we can move over now to Dreamweaver. So when you plug your flash drive into Dreamweaver, it probably will not recognize it because it's looking for a flash drive with the name of your old one. So the first thing that we need to do is tell Dreamweaver that there's a new flash drive and what its name is. So if you go up to Sites, Manage Sites, find your site, your user account in Dreamweaver, and find the pencil icon and edit that. Right. The local site folder is what we're recreating. So we browse for that folder, find the flash drive, find the containing folder, and then choose the root folder. So we click choose right there. We save that, save, and we're done. And we see the files panel show up with just the public folder here. Okay. So as you, of course, remember, in order to upload things to the server, we use this put arrow. You can also download things from the server by using this arrow, which is much more, it's a much more rare thing. It's usually because you need to fix some kind of major problem, like this one, of losing your flash drive. The important thing to remember, though, is that changing things on this directly on the server is very dangerous. It's easy to make small mistakes that will prevent the website from working anymore. So you need to be very careful about what you do when you download things from the remote server. That said, it's a fairly straightforward and small task. You simply need to find this drop-down menu here and change to remote server. Now, since I don't actually have my own user account on the student server, you won't see in this video what you'll see when you actually do this in the lab. If you click on remote server, eventually it will show you all the files and folders that are in your root folder, and that includes a folder called 3710. What you need to do is simply click once on that 3710 folder, then use the green downward pointing get arrow, click that, and what Dreamweaver will do is copy the entire 3710 folder onto your flash drive. Once that process is complete, and this is a very important step, Once that process is complete, switch back from remote server. Switch back from remote server to local view, and you should see there the green folders, including the copy of the 3710 folder that is now on your flash drive. And from there, you can proceed as you have done before, editing the local version, and then using the upward pointing put arrow to copy edited pages to your Student Web's server account. And that's it. Like I said, though, it's very easy to make mistakes that are significant and that will prevent your website from working anymore. So when you do use the get arrow, make sure that you selected the 3710 folder, download it using the get arrow, and then immediately switch back to local view so that you can work as you have before. And that's it.